Stop scrolling right now, because this is going to sound insane. But there are cheap cat food brands sitting on shelves at Walmart and grocery stores that can be better than expensive premium cat food that costs double, even triple the price. And I know what you're thinking. No way, cheap cat food is junk. But listen, you're about to discover something most cat owners never realize until they waste hundreds of dollars. Some expensive cat foods are not expensive because they're better. They're expensive because the branding is better. The bag looks fancy, the name sounds elite, and they slap words like premium, grain-free, ancestral, wild, instinct, holistic, and suddenly people think, this must be what a good cat parent buys. But here's the truth. Your cat doesn't care about marketing. Your cat cares about one thing. Does the food taste good? And does it make them feel good? So today, we're exposing the 5 cheap cat food brands that can outperform expensive ones for real everyday cats. And I'm going to show you real brands you can find in America, plus real prices, so you don't get tricked at the pet aisle ever again. And make sure you stay until the end, because the #1 cheapest cat food on this list is the one that shocks people the most, and it might actually be the best value cat food in the entire store. Now, quick disclaimer before we start. I'm not a veterinarian. This is for educational purposes only. Always check with your vet, especially if your cat has kidney issues, allergies, diabetes, or a sensitive stomach. All right, let's expose the truth. Let's start with cat food brand number 5, 9 Lives Daily Essentials. Okay, I already know what some of you are thinking. 9 Lives? That's cheap. Yes, that's literally why it made this list. Because 9 Lives is one of those brands people overlook, but it can actually help a lot of cat owners win the budget game. And here's the real price. At Walmart, 9 Lives Daily Essentials dry cat food 28-pound bag is $24.98. Let that sink in. 28 pounds for around 25 bucks. That means if you have multiple cats or you're feeding outdoor cats, barn cats, rescue cats, this is one of the easiest ways to keep costs down while still feeding a complete dry food. Now, is 9 Lives the most luxurious, Instagram-perfect cat food? No. But remember the truth. Some expensive cat foods are overpriced because of emotional marketing. They make you feel guilty if you don't buy the premium bag. Meanwhile, 9 Lives is just like, here's the food, your cat will eat it, let's move on. And for many cats, that's good enough. Now, this brand becomes even better than expensive brands for one huge reason: consistency. If you could afford it every month and your cats stay on the same food without switching constantly, you avoid stomach upset, stress, and picky eating disasters. Because if you've ever had to switch cat food suddenly, you already know the pain. Random vomiting, random diarrhea, cats refusing food like you personally offended them, cats staring at you like, human, you'll regret this. So for price to volume, 9 Lives is a budget monster. Now let's move to cat food brand number 4, Purina Cat Chow Complete. All right, this is the brand that has fed American cats for generations. Purina Cat Chow is one of the most widely available cat foods in the US. And guess what? It's on this list because it hits that perfect combo of affordable price, easy availability, cats actually eat it, and owners can buy it consistently without breaking their budget. Now, here's the real price. At Walmart, Purina Cat Chow Complete 20-pound bag is $24.98. That's a huge bag for a low price. And for many cat owners, Cat Chow Complete becomes better than expensive brands for a very simple reason. It doesn't try to be fancy. It just focuses on being a complete everyday food that cats like. And yes, some people love to hate Purina because it's mainstream. But let me tell you something. Mainstream does not automatically mean bad. Mainstream often means the company has huge production, consistency, and quality control processes because they're selling to millions of people. Now, here's what happens all the time. People spend $60 to $90 on an expensive premium bag. Their cat hates it. Their cat refuses it. Or their cat eats it for 2 weeks and then randomly decides, nope, I'm starving now. I will die. I refuse. And then the owner ends up switching again and again and again. So, what's better for many cats? A consistent food that your cat will actually eat every day. And Purina Cat Chow is one of those foods that cats often accept easily. So, yes, cat chow is cheap, but it's also a safe pick for many households. Now, let's go to the brand that surprises people because it's not ultra cheap, but it has a reputation for being very balanced for indoor cats. Cat food brand number 3, Iams Proactive Health. Okay, Iams is one of those brands that people forget about until they use it. And then they're like, wait, why is my cat doing better on this than the expensive stuff? That's why it's on this list. Iams Proactive Health is known for being a strong option for cats who need something dependable and not overly trendy. Now, the price varies by size, but one common listing at Walmart shows Iams Proactive Health salmon-flavored dry cat food 7-pound bag for $16.97. And yes, 7 pounds isn't huge, but what you're paying for here is a more mid-level upgrade formula. This is the kind of cat food people buy when they want something better than the cheapest stuff, but they still refuse to get scammed by overpriced boutique branding. Because some expensive cat foods are packed with crazy ingredients that sound impressive. But your cat doesn't need exotic ingredients. Your cat needs nutrition that works for their body. And Iams becomes better than expensive brands for one reason. For many cats, it's easier to digest. Some premium brands go too heavy on rich protein sources, oils, or ingredients that are fashionable. And certain cats respond with hairballs, vomiting, loose stools, refusing food, or acting weird and uncomfortable. And if you've got an indoor cat, hairball support and digestion can matter a lot. So Iams ends up being that sweet spot food. Not the cheapest, not the fanciest, but it works for a lot of cats. Now get ready, because this next brand is one people don't realize is a huge cheat code for saving money. Cat food brand number 2, Rachel Ray Nutrish Indoor Complete. Now, yes, you've seen the name before, and some people think it's just popular because of the celebrity name. But Nutrish is actually a very popular brand with a good reputation among everyday pet owners. And it's especially attractive because it's not insanely expensive, but it still feels like a premium upgrade compared to the very cheapest foods. Now, here's the real price. At Walmart, Rachel Ray Nutrish Indoor Complete Chicken, Lentils, and Salmon Recipe 14-pound bag is $23.46. That's a pretty decent price for a 14-pound bag. Because once you go into truly premium cat food territory, you start seeing bags that cost $30, $40, $50 for 10 pounds or less. And here's why Nutrish can be better than expensive brands. Many expensive brands focus on aesthetic marketing. They look like they belong in a luxury store. But the cat doesn't care about aesthetics. If your cat likes Nutrish, digests it well, and maintains a healthy coat, then congratulations, you found the cheat code. And if you want the real truth, a lot of cat owners switch to expensive brands when their cat has an issue, like shedding, hairballs, weight gain, or low energy. But sometimes those issues aren't solved by expensive food. Sometimes they're solved by portion control, better hydration, more playtime, better routine, better treats, less random snacking. So, Nutrish becomes a strong budget premium option. Now, before we reveal number 1, let me tell you something really important. If you want to know whether your cat food is working,
Watch your cat's results, not the label hype. Here are the signs your cat food is actually good. Your cat has stable energy. Your cat's fur looks shiny. Your cat isn't itchy constantly. Your cat's poop looks normal. Your cat isn't vomiting repeatedly. Your cat keeps a healthy weight. And trust me, you can get those results without paying premium prices. Now it's time. The #1 cheap cat food brand that shocks people because it's considered budget, but it's one of the most value buys in America.
Cat food brand number 1. Purina Cat Chow, the Budget King. Yes, we're saying it again. Purina Cat Chow is one of the most budget-friendly brands in the US, but for many cats, it works extremely well. And it becomes better than expensive brands because of one major reason. It's affordable enough to stay consistent. If you can buy a food regularly, without skipping meals, without switching constantly, without stressing, you're already ahead of many pet owners. And the price is unbeatable for what you get. Again, the Walmart listing shows Purina Cat Chow Complete 20-pound bag for $24.98. This is why Cat Chow is a cheat code for multi-cat homes, rescue homes, budget households, families feeding outdoor cats, people who can't justify $80 bags. Now, let's be real. Some people are going to say, but my cat needs the best food possible. And I respect that. But best depends on the cat. If your cat has special needs, you might need prescription food or a specific sensitive stomach formula. But for healthy, everyday cats, a budget-friendly food that your cat eats consistently and does well on can be better than an expensive food that your cat refuses. Because guess what? The best cat food on earth is useless if your cat won't eat it. Now, let me give you the biggest cat owner money-saving secret of all. If you want to upgrade cheap cat food instantly, here are 3 power moves that make a massive difference. First, add more water into their diet. Cats don't drink enough naturally, so using wet food sometimes, adding water to kibble, or encouraging hydration can seriously improve long-term health. Second, stop free feeding if your cat is gaining weight. A lot of cat obesity comes from unlimited access to food. Portion control is powerful. Third, use cheap food but high-quality treats. Sometimes the best strategy is balancing affordable main food plus better treats and supplements if needed. Now, here's the recap of today's list. 9 Lives Daily Essentials, ultra-cheap bulk buy for multiple cats, Purina Cat Chow Complete, Budget King, consistent and widely available, IMS Proactive Health, great mid-level option, often easier digestion, Rachel Ray Nutrish Indoor Complete, budget premium feel without crazy pricing, Purina Cat Chow, again because honestly it dominates the value category. Now I want you to comment below. What cat food does your cat eat right now? And what's the weirdest thing your cat refuses to eat? Because cat owners know cats are the pickiest little kings and queens on the planet. And if you want me to do part 2, where I expose the most overpriced cat food brands, the biggest marketing lies, or the best cat foods for hairballs and sensitive stomachs, type in the comments right now as part 2 now. And if this video saved you money or taught you something, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this with a cat owner friend because we're not getting scammed in the pet aisle anymore. Your cat deserves a good life, but you deserve to keep your money. See you in the next one.